Hi guys, welcome to Psychic Astro. I'm so excited to be doing these videos moving forward. So these videos are going to be astrology based on channeled messages that I get from spirit. So please watch the videos based on your sun, moon, or rising sign, whatever resonates the best for you. Me personally, it's always been my rising sign. It's never been my sun, moon. I just wanted to tell you guys that. Maybe that'll help somebody out there. I've also noticed that for me, my rising sign and my natal chart, as well as my rising sign and my progress chart, also resonates with me. Sometimes more so my progress chart than my natal chart. So yeah, I hope that helps anybody out there. Maybe it's worth trying out. So basically what I'm going to be doing in these videos is I'm going to be channeling the transits of the month. I'm going to be going over the themes you guys can expect. I hope, you guys like these videos. I'm starting off, kind of this way with the paper and the pen because I'm new to this and I just need to figure out what works best for me through trial and error. I'm sure eventually I'm not going to be sticking to paper and pen, but this is what I feel comfortable with for right now. I also just want to put a disclaimer out there. As a psychic, as much as I love channeling messages from spirit, as much as I love channeling the cosmos, and although I trust my messages, I don't know, maybe it's my Virgo placement, maybe it's my Capricorn stellium. I want to tell you guys strongly that I believe you guys shouldn't just stick with psychic channeled messages only. You guys should definitely, watch or at least look into professional astrologers' predictions as well for monthly readings. At least that's just how I feel, and I do want to put that out there. To just be practical about these things and, not just strictly rely on psychic messages, okay? All right, with that being said, let's get to it. Hi guys, this video is going to be for my sun, moon, rising Sagittariuses for the month of April. You guys are currently looking at the energy you guys can expect to be feeling walking into the month of April. And I'm going to update these transits as we get to it. As I always say, definitely double check these dates on your end as well. I may be off by a day or two. And then we'll get to my channeled messages. All right, so let's get to it. April 1st, Mercury goes retrograde in your in your fifth house. So what do I think you guys will be experiencing, feeling? It's going to be typical Mercury retrograde things, obviously. Possible delays in travel, glitches with technology. We're all going to be feeling that. However, it's going to be playing a role in your fifth house. So since Mars rules Aries, it's going to have something to do with your fourth house because Mars is currently in Pisces in your fourth house. So you guys may be thinking about partners, like past relationships that felt like home, but either where, besides the fact that they didn't make it, you and these other people didn't make it, but maybe these other people left you guys, they went missing. The reason I'm saying this is because it's happening. Pisces natally belongs to the 12th house, right? So there's something to this in regards to finding out more of a detailed story. This is just my personal belief. I always find it to be true by applying it this way. So you guys have Scorpio in the 12th house, and Mars is the original ruler of Scorpio, and that still holds true to this day. So with the 12th house energy in general, traditionally with Pisces being here, things can go missing. There is misunderstandings, miscommunication. It's almost like an imprisonment with your mind. Sometimes it's literally prison. It depends. And you guys have Scorpio there. So this can also be you guys reflecting on past relationships that were very deep and transformative as well, because it's Scorpio energy, and that is Scorpio energy. And it's also Aries energy. This is where there is something very common and similar with Aries and Scorpio energy, because they have the same ruler, which is Mars. Yes, later on it becomes Pluto for Scorpio, but Mars is still the same ruler of Scorpio, the original ruler. They're both very karmic signs with astrology. If you think about it, it's like, oh, you're a Scorpio. You know, it kind of has like that notation to it with most people in the collective. The same applies for Aries, right? It's because these two energies have very karmic hardships in their life. So I feel like you guys will be reflecting on this in some type of way, where there were arguments. It could have been destructive. They went missing. There were misunderstandings. But at the same time, there was probably something passionate, maybe even fun, childlike for you guys. This could even be talking about your first love for some of you guys, because Aries is childlike energy. It's innocence. It's naive. A lot of people misunderstand that as well, because it's ruled by Mars. So a lot of people don't understand that part of Aries, but that's the truth. It acts hard, but it's actually very soft. So yeah, I would say your minds would be very much on the past, regarding transformative relationships. Mercury rules Gemini, and it also rules Virgo. So yeah, your seventh house talks about relationships, business partnerships, commitment, right? And your 10th house talks about how you guys appear to the world, your legacy, your career. And you guys have it in Virgo, and you guys have Juno in retrograde. Juno speaks of soulmate energy. Because Juno is currently in retrograde for the collective, we would be taking on this type of energy in the more negative way with Virgo. So if we're out there dating, or if we have a boyfriend, a girlfriend, we would be thinking about these potential partners or our current partner in a more analytical way. We would be analyzing them more, or like, why aren't you doing this? You know, why aren't you being your best self? You know, like typical Virgo like things, because Virgo is the healer. It literally knows like the best you can be, and it kind of, it expects that of you. But the thing is, nobody's perfect, right? Including Virgos, and they know this. So there's something about past relationships, relationships that were serious to you guys, that you guys may be over analyzing. And if you're not over analyzing the past relationship, then I feel like you're over analyzing your specific role in the relationship, like either how you guys were or how the other person was, and maybe how this affected how you guys appeared to others. There's something here about how another person could have affected you guys publicly, or at least it would be, if not publicly, it would feel publicly. It would be mental, because it's Mercury. Virgo is ruled by Mercury. So this can cause a lot of anxiety, because there's a lot of overthinking. So I feel like you guys would be overthinking past relationships and something of that sort. Okay. April 5th, Venus enters Aries. So Venus is leaving your 4th house and it's entering your 5th house. So yeah, your mind is going to be on relationships. Your mind is going to be it could, okay, so your your mind is going to be also, wait, hold on, back up. I want to talk about that Mercury retrograde. It could be for some of you pursuing something that is creative at home that you guys want to maybe go on the internet about, because Mercury is the internet. Oh, wait a minute. You guys could be going on the internet talking to exes. I didn't even think about that one too. Yeah, so anyway, but yeah, getting back to this, you guys could want to do something creative on the internet. You guys could be going back to old ideas about doing something creative on the internet, doing something that requires leadership, because Aries is taking the lead. And it would connect back to being home, because Mars rules Aries, and you guys have this in your 4th house in Pisces currently. So you guys would be daydreaming about this. You guys are like daydreaming, thinking about an old idea of yours that you guys may want to bring to the internet, and it would change how you appear publicly, how others would see you. You guys could also be thinking about making money this way. Making money by doing something you guys genuinely have fun with, because it's Aries. Aries is fun. But it's also a boss. It's leadership. It's literally the energy of knowing who you are. Like wherever Aries is in our chart, you know that house. You know that house. It doesn't matter if you're having problems in that house. It's Aries. It knows. It's confident. So yeah, Venus rules Libra in your 11th house, and it also rules Taurus in your 6th house. So yeah, again, the internet is coming back up for you guys with this 11th house energy being in Libra. And Uranus also rules the internet traditionally with a 11th house. And you guys have it in your 6th house of work, daily routine, daily regimen. This could be something you guys want to do every day. You guys may want to make this stable, something practical, grounding, because it's Taurus energy. You guys want to expand upon this. Yeah, both of these houses definitely talk about money, the 6th house and the 11th house. I feel like you guys either want to make money by doing something creative where you guys are in charge, Aries, or this is talking about a potential romantic interest that you guys are talking to on the internet. That's definitely from the past. There's something about the past coming up, because oh my God, I love astrology, because the South Node is here. The South Node talks about the past. The South Node talks about the past, and Libra rules the 7th house traditionally, and Libra is ruled by Venus. It talks about relationships, business partnerships, commitment. So this could actually be, it could be friends you guys are thinking of partnering up with. Yeah, because you guys have Pallas Athena, Pallas Athena in your 1st house in Sagittarius, and it's in retrograde. So Pallas Athena is talking about a strategy. And usually I feel like it connects always back to, you know, whatever planet rules the zodiac sign it's in, but also Mercury, because it's a strategy based off what? Your thoughts, right? So where's Mercury? It's in Aries. It's in your 5th house. You guys are either thinking about romance, past relationships, ways to have fun, an idea you've had about having fun and redoing it again. And it consists of making money or your everyday regimen, because Jupiter rules Sagittarius. And I feel like it's something at home, because Jupiter is the original ruler of Pisces. 6th house is everyday regimen, and it's also what you do for a living. It's work. You guys want to make something practical. It's earth energy. Yeah, no matter what, it's definitely talking about the past. It's people from the past. Yeah, it's either collaboration or just talking and trying to make something practical. April 6th, Venus in Aries in your 5th house is sextiling Pluto in Aquarius in your 3rd. Okay, so a sextile. This is an energy that you guys have to put work into. You guys have to take action. Otherwise, it's literally just going to sit there. It's an energy that doesn't do anything. So since it's Venus and Pluto and they're getting along, this is a nice energy because it's transformative. Sorry. Venus in your 5th house and Pluto in your 3rd house. It's like you guys could, there's a few different ways this could go down. You guys could change, like, whatever it is you guys like to do for fun. You guys could change this, like transform it and make it more futuristic, like whatever is new with technology, like you guys would be investing money into this. So if it's like a better camera, a better microphone, better lighting, like you would literally have to go out or go online. You would have to do something right in order for this to happen. Because when Pluto's in the 3rd house, there's something changing in the way that you communicate to your local community. It's like you're stepping up. You are coming into your power in this house. The way you speak, the way you learn is going to change, and it's going to be in the theme of Aquarius. So I would say, where's Uranus, the ruler of Aquarius? It's in Taurus. It may be more practical instead of so quirky and instead of so eccentric, but I'm going to say that it's going to be different. It's going to stand out. It would have been something you guys are passionate about, because Venus in Aries is all about passion. It's all about its desires. So this could also be talking about, why do I want to keep saying communicate? You know, Mercury isn't coming through here, but I feel like because it's the 3rd house, I'm getting something about communication with Pluto sextiling Venus. Hold on one second. How could this have manifested for my sun, moon, rising Sagittarius as Pluto sextile Venus? Pluto sextile Venus. I feel like I'm seeing flowers. I feel like the energy I'm getting is like changing how you see people, changing how you see things, because as you're holding these flowers, it's like you're looking at several different people at a table, and there's a lot of light around them, and I feel like they're people that are like either that you're currently dating or that you have dated. And it's like there, like the vision is now, I feel like going into your eye, like we're looking at your eye, and there's something happening. Like it's I feel like it's deep how you can see things. Like it's more than just surface level. So maybe at one time you saw, okay, so we're done talking about creative endeavors, but maybe with people that you guys are dating or have dated, you saw them one way, and it's like with Pluto in the third house, you guys are learning something else about these people. There's something with your mind in the 12th house that's transforming, and it's connected to Pluto being in Aquarius. Oh, I was going to say, I was like, I felt like I'm getting Saturn and Pisces too. Because I felt like I was getting Eight of Cups energy in tarot. I literally felt like I was seeing the imagery of this. So this makes sense because Saturn is the original ruler of Aquarius. And this is coming in. Somehow this is connected with this energy with Pluto sextiling Venus. So Venus with your 11th house and your 6th house. Yeah, I feel like because traditionally Aquarius rules your 11th house, there's something happening. I feel like it's happening on the internet, how you view people. Like how you once viewed them is now changing. Yeah. Okay. New moon solar eclipse in Aries on April 8th. Okay, so I'm just going to write new moon. All right, new moon solar eclipse in Aries in that 5th house. So I think when it comes to spirituality, it's whatever you make it. However, when it comes to eclipses, they say that you really don't need to manifest. You don't need to do any of that because with eclipse energy, it's already doing it for you. It's just not going to happen right away. There's like a delay in this. And I do believe that. I did channel this. So with that being said, if you guys did manifest, that's fine. But I think something else is going to unfold regardless. So what would the theme be? Because something new is going to happen. There's going to be a new energy. So like I said before, Mars rules Aries, and Mars is in your 4th house. And I think because Mars is the original ruler of Scorpio, I just believe this should be connected. I just do. I just do. So what is something new that will be coming your way? What new energies can you expect? It's going to take on something to do with your 5th house. It's either going to be romance or something creative. I think it's something that's going to be happening at home. I think it's something that's going to be happening. It's something you guys could be doing by yourselves, now that I think of it. Yeah, I don't actually see you guys doing this with other people. I feel like you're just doing it on the internet, so therefore it's like it's global. It would be with other people, but it's just you guys doing it because Aries is the self. It's just you, the individual. Pisces energy can be looked at as the loner because Neptune is usually solitude, and you guys have this in the 4th house. And literally Pisces traditionally belongs in the 12th house. So there's some type of solitude going on here because Mars rules Scorpio. So I think it's either you guys are going to be having some type of private relationship that will be manifesting, that you guys will keep private. Mercury rules Virgo and Gemini. Yeah, I do believe this. Venus rules your 11th house. Yeah, I'm thinking there's some type of stable relationship that is practical, that is somehow connected to either the internet or I feel like this is so like I can understand why people don't believe in believe in astrology. It's either this person is connected to the internet or your groups of friends. Like this is how you met them. But I feel like there's somebody from the past, somebody you guys know, and yeah, I just feel like it would at least start as something private because your 4th house and your 12th house are connected. I feel like it's a friend. Because Pluto's the ruler of Scorpio. Yeah, it's Mars is the traditional, and the original ruler. But you guys have Pluto in Aquarius, your third house, your local community. Aquarius traditionally rules that 11th house. And traditionally Scorpio belongs in that 8th house, right? But you guys have Cancer here, which is home, 4th house, home. And you guys are feeling some type of way internally because your inner flame is there with Vesta. So yeah, there's something private going on with you guys. And I feel like a friend from home. Like either literally a friend you guys are hooking up with, or a past relationship that feels like home, that feels like a friend. Okay. So April 10th, Mars in Pisces in your 4th house is conjunct Saturn in Pisces. Okay, so this is good energy, despite these two planets being complete and total opposites, because Mars is the child of Saturn, right? So Saturn's the parent, the father of Mars, whatever, however you want to phrase it. And Mars is all about action. It's all about fast pace movement, doing what it wants to do because it just thought of an idea. It wants to get its energy out. And Saturn, because it's conjunct, it's sitting next to Mars, it's vibing, they're getting along. Saturn supports Mars right now, okay? It's like the strict dad supports its rebellious child. But it's not without a reason, okay? Saturn sees Mars is about to run out that door. And Saturn's like, whoa, 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 not so fast, my child. What's going on? And Mars tells its father about like this amazing plan it has. And it turns out it really is a good plan. And, but then Saturn's like, okay, but how are you going to go about this? Like, I like the idea of this plan you have, but what's the strategy here? Like, what are the details as to how you're going to go about it? So they're both going to sit down at a table. They're going to strategize. So this whole plan that Mars has, it's kind of like a general idea. And the idea is a really good idea. But Saturn's going to help its child out by coming up with the fine details. So that way, it doesn't like blow up in its child's face, okay? So there's going to be some type of strategy that you guys come up with at home. And I feel like it's a strategy that has just been like floating in your mind, that you guys have been daydreaming about. You've been having difficulty with actually acting on and doing. It's probably just been like in and out of your mind, like typical Pisces energy, where it's just like one moment it's there and then the next moment it's gone. So, especially with Mars being in Pisces, I feel like this can be hard, physical movement when it comes to action. This is more of like I feel like this is good for actors and actresses in Hollywood. Like they usually have this placement. I know that this is considered to be exalted. I think in Vedic astrology, because it's like, oh, spirit is guiding you. But to me, it's just like, it's like when Mars is in the 12th or the 8th house, this isn't the physical plane. This is like all that energy that needs to get out there is internal. It's like stuck inside your body. And that can get confusing and it can get you pent up. And that's how I look at it. Yeah, you're hearing and feeling spirit, but it can get confusing. So anyway, I feel like this is going to take on, let's see, Saturn rules Capricorn. So this is going to be a plan about the things you guys value. Again, it could be, for some of you, it's definitely going to be somebody's story out there, how to make money off of the things you guys like to do for fun. 1000% it's going to be that. Because Mars rules Aries and it rules Scorpio, your 5th and your 12th house. There's also, This also connects back to that romance, like how to make this stable. And I don't know why I want to say this, but like, so it doesn't disappear. So it stays. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. But I think also maybe like the staying and not disappearing also has to do with like making something stable and practical, but still fun. Like not losing that part of a relationship. Like, how do you make something serious without losing that honeymoon phase, or, you know, whatever you want to call it? That could be this too. It could definitely also be talking about children for some of you guys, because this energy to me is talking about what it is you value at home. Fifth house is talking about children. And you guys have Leo in your ninth house, and Leo traditionally belongs in that fifth house, right? And the sun rules Leo, and you guys have it in the fifth house. So what do you guys want to expand upon at this time? It could be, what are you guys learning at this time? It could be a family. Yeah, it could be a family for some of you guys. You guys may want to have children. Okay. April 11th, Sun in Aries is conjunct Mercury in Aries in the fifth house. So the Sun and Mercury are talking. This is great energy. This is smart, intelligent. This is being able to see things clearly. This is being able to be articulate. This is when, like, wherever the sun is, you are shining. You cannot hide. You're going to be popular wherever this energy is, especially with Venus, okay? So you guys have a stellium in your fifth house. So the things you guys would say, either to people you guys are dating or in your relationships or when you're out having fun, it's like the things you would say would be very intelligent, I feel like, to these people. And again, it's connecting back to home. However, Mercury is still in retrograde, so it's not taking away the full weight of this energy where things aren't so clear, so direct. There could be potentially for some of you arguments at home because Mercury is in Aries, and this can be argumentative if you don't think when you speak. And I think because you guys are a fire sign, it really would depend on your personal placements. But generally speaking, you guys may fight with your partners at this time. That's also a possibility too. But regardless, I feel like that sun would be helping you guys, despite there being a retrograde. Like, you guys would be able to learn something, understand something about, you know, how to expand with this potentially, you know, creative idea you guys have regarding how to shine, how to make money off of shining on the internet. There's also something about the idea of children. This could be that as well. Just thinking, sorry. Yeah, all right. Let's see. April 19th, Mercury in Aries conjunct Venus in Aries. So Very similar energy as to what we just spoke about, except it's going to be Mercury and Venus talking together. They're vibing, they're getting along. So your thoughts, your communication style would be very beautiful. It would be very diplomatic. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot. It's in Aries. That's no disrespect to anybody with who may be an Aries but a rising Sagittarius, or strong Aries placements. But you know, we are who we are. So I would say not diplomatic, because that's not our thing, but it could be, but it's usually not. Mercury conjunct Venus, okay, you would be feeling very passionate. The things you're saying, they would be hot, they would be fiery, they would be steamy. um that's that's Mercury conjunct Venus. There is also an understanding, though, of romance at this time, because it's still taking on the energy of Mercury conjunct Venus, which is love is on your mind. Despite the fact it's in Aries, it's still Venus, which is talking about fairness, which is talking about balanced energy, what is fair in a relationship. So your mind, you guys are either thinking about like, how can you guys have fun? How can you guys shine? What it is you guys love? Or you guys are thinking about this with other people from the past, with Libra in South Node on that same 5th house, 11th house axis. But yeah, I'm thinking because you guys have that North Node in your 5th house, you guys are definitely feeling this energy of, it could be all these things, honestly. Wanting to shine, could be wanting to shine with your partner, wanting to express yourself, wanting to express your feelings. Venus conjunct Mercury. How do you feel? Yeah. And again, I think for some of you guys, this is definitely talking about making the place of home, like, I want to say, no, I think you guys are just daydreaming at home. Your thoughts are all here at home. That's what I'm going to go with. All right. April 19th, Sun enters Taurus. So the Sun is leaving your 5th house. It's entering your 6th house. What do I think you guys are going to experience here? Well, the 6th house is work, legitimately work. It's also your everyday regimen. It is, how do you guys heal? How do you guys take care of your body? So there's going to be some type of emphasis on this. What do you guys do every day? Since Jupiter traditionally rules that 9th house and the Sun rules Leo, and you guys have Leo in that 9th house, you guys may want to include something in your regimen. Like, I don't know why, but like maybe hiking or something with green, like the trees, and like going outside, maybe an exercise, something like this. Or maybe you guys, hold on, let's say that again. Maybe you guys are considering thinking about traveling somewhere that you guys feel like would make you feel more grounded. But also I'm getting this spiritual energy with the Sun, like with Leo in the 9th house. I don't know why, but I keep feeling like, hold on, I'm just going to channel it. What can you guys expect to be feeling with the Sun in Taurus in your 6th house? Sun, Moon, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, rising Sagittarius. I feel like you guys, for some of you, something to do with spirituality here in that 6th house. and expressing this. But I'm getting like in a grounded way. I'm seeing the Empress from Tarot. When the sun enters Taurus in your 6th house, I am getting relationships and being open and connected to beauty, but I'm also getting earth energy. Like you guys are going to want to be outside. And I'm also getting this energy of, you guys may experience where you guys may not be able to see something in plain sight, but you're going to feel it intuitively. Your intuition will be with you in the dark is what I'm getting. So hold on, I want to see what this is about. So Sun rules Leo in your 9th house. So this makes sense to me because 9th house rules spirituality, one way of looking at it. Jupiter traditionally rules your 9th house. So there's something to this right now in regards to this manifesting for some of you with having an emphasis, like your higher self is convincing you to go outside, like breathe in oxygen, go towards the green. Like there's something to this. I know it sounds hippie, but I'm telling you what it is. This could possibly be near you guys because Uranus rules Aquarius and this is happening in your local community. With Pluto being the ruler of Scorpio and this being your 12th house, the things that are hidden, this could be that darkness, but your intuition kicking in the dark. There's something here to this. It could also be Uranus, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So I'm just gonna stop there. Anyway, all right. So did I miss anything so far? No. All right, April 19th. Oh, okay, the same day. Mars and Pisces sextiles Uranus and Taurus. Okay, so that's what the dark was and the intuition guiding. Okay. Mars and Pisces in your 4th house will be sextiling Uranus in Taurus. So, okay, so it's on you is what I'm picking up on. If you guys decide to go out, like outside, if you guys decide to take action and go outside of your home, somewhere near your home is what I'm getting, to kind of just like be with, you know, like your feet on the grass, you know, like these things like really do help. So there's something to this about if you do this, you guys are gonna feel like the Empress is what I'm picking up on, which is being grounded, and it helps you be open with expression. And that makes sense to me because the sun is how we express ourselves. So yeah, Mars sextiles Uranus. So since Uranus rules Aquarius, this is talking about your local community somewhere nearby. And it could happen randomly, this energy that you would feel the need to get outside of the home. Okay. April 20th, Jupiter in Taurus in your 6th house is conjunct Uranus in Taurus in your 6th house in 21 degrees. So everyone keeps talking about this, this transit. And the reason for this is it's considered to be like a breakthrough in our way of thinking. Like something will manifest for us in regards to something we may be fixed about because it's in Taurus. Taurus is fixed energy. It's like, it's stubborn. And Uranus is this lightning bolt of inspiration, of hope, of it's also intuition. It's a download from spirit. And Jupiter is our mind. It's also intuition. It's also the energy that rules Sagittarius, right? And this is, I feel like, in my opinion, the zodiac sign that is able to manifest the easiest. Whatever it touches, whatever it thinks about, it expands upon. And it's literally happening in 21 degrees, which is Sagittarius energy. And with these two, this is literally an energy we can manifest with on the physical plane. And the reason for this is because Jupiter, this talks about manifesting, being able to manifest. And Uranus does too. Uranus is literally, it's something suddenly happening and out of nowhere. It's usually being able to bring something like physical evidence. You're able to make something non-tangible tangible. So these two are vibing, they're talking. So this is Aquarius energy and Sagittarius energy. So something smart is happening here in the 6th house in Taurus. Something big will be happening. So I'm going to look at where Sagittarius is, and then I'm going to look at your 9th house because I believe this will be connected. So you guys have your 9th house in Leo. And you guys have the sun in Taurus in the 6th house. The sun is the ruler of Leo. And now I'm going to look at where Sagittarius is. It's your 1st house, self, Pallas Athena. It's in retrograde, a strategy. You guys, how will this manifest? So be quiet, Kylo. Jupiter can be very dogmatic, okay? It can be very, it's not fixed, it's mutable. However, once it has a belief, like based on, I feel like, morals or like the way something should be, like it almost acts as if it's fixed, okay? And Uranus is ruled by Aquarius. I mean, Uranus rules Aquarius. This is fixed. So when these two are coming together in a Sagittarius degree, it's like it's able to break limited beliefs. But also I feel like it's able to break barriers. So for those of you regarding work that have felt stuck, complacent, things aren't changing, I feel like this could be the time where things do, you know, quote unquote, expand for you guys, and you guys are able to maybe get into your, you know, a leadership position. You guys could be able to get an increase in money since Venus is the ruler of Taurus. You guys could be able to maybe get a job that you actually like, have fun with. And somehow this connects with maybe a strategy you guys have already been thinking about. Let's see, I'm going to channel this. What can you guys expect to be? Oh, this is a no-brainer. Freedom, something about freedom. I'm seeing like the Statue of Liberty. Hold on one second. And I'm seeing, what is it called? Like when you go up to those podiums at like historical sites and you start reading things, there's something to this. And I'm seeing you guys. Sorry. I feel like for some of you that have been unhappy at work, there's going to be some type of download message you get from your higher self is what I'm getting. So it's like you're not part of the crowd anymore. I'm getting this energy of feeling like you're not meant to be with everybody else. Or there's just this energy of feeling like you shouldn't be where you are, whether it's a position or the job you work at. I'm getting what is it? Ishtar, the 8-pointed star for Venus. Ishtar, ISH A, oh god, I can't even think of it right now. Ishtar, ISHTAR. I don't know. I guess you could just look up the 8-pointed star. So this connects to Venus, which I feel like makes sense. Whoa. Hold on one second. I feel like there's something here for you guys where I'm getting this like Energizer bunny. Like I'm getting this Energizer bunny, but it's like hard to break down this wall when it comes to the 6th house for you guys. I don't know. I'm getting this like complicated energy. I'm also picking up on Neptune interfering. I'm picking up on Neptune interfering with the complications. Hold on one second. Hold on. I'm going to forget all this. Hold on. Neptune. Ishtar. Wait, I don't know if I'm writing that right. I think I am. That's not the 8-pointed star, but I don't care. 8-pointed star. Hold on. I want to figure this out. I'm kind of curious now. So the sun, the 9th house, your higher self. So what will you guys be feeling with this Uranus-Jupiter conjunction? Your higher self is going to be telling you to leave a situation. And I feel like it has to do with work. But I'm getting Neptune. Oh, it could be Jupiter? Leo is fixed too. But no, I'm getting Neptune. Let's get back to this. I want to see if there's another transit happening. Sun in Taurus squaring Pluto in Aquarius. Oh, okay. I mean, this could have to do with it, but I'm definitely picking up on Neptune. I want to get back to that. Okay, so Sun is squaring Pluto. So the next day, it's very karmic because the sun is our self-expression, it's our willpower, it's our higher self, it's happiness, it's joy. And Pluto, you know, Pluto gets a bad rap, but it is good because it is an energy where we get to see our shadow, but also we can, you know, use this in regards to a leadership position. It's very magnetic. There are positive things to Pluto. It's transformative. And when it's squaring another planet, it's an energy that you can't avoid. You're going to feel it one way or another because it's karmic. So there's a lot of tension. There's a lot of friction. You're going to feel uncomfortable when it comes to how you guys express yourselves, or there's a part of you guys when it comes to work or your everyday regimen that you feel very much attached to. You feel like this is who you are, but it's like you've reached a certain part in your life now where it's not doing anything for you. It actually isn't who you are anymore. But you may just not want to say goodbye to this aspect of yourself because you're so comfortable with it. You're so used to it. So Pluto is going to be forcing you to see this part of yourself that doesn't serve a purpose. So it's going to connect to how you guys either communicate with people or how you express yourselves. I feel like because Aquarius, it's the people, it's humanity, it's groups of people. And you guys have Pluto here. And then you have the sun in the 6th house. So you guys are going to be shining at work. You guys are going to stand out at work. There's something about this that's going to kill your ego. Because that's what these two planets talk about when they're specifically talking to each other and they're squaring each other. So I'm just channeling it right now. And I'm seeing something about self-reflection, like you are visibly going to see something. You're not going to see this around this time period. And it's connected to Venus. It's something you guys, I feel like it's something you guys love. But it's not good for you guys. It's not. And I feel like you guys, hold on. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing like your higher self. It could be how you guys express. It's how you guys express something. Or maybe it's how you don't express something. I'm just seeing this, I feel like I'm seeing a graduation setting. And your higher self is looking at this scroll. So I feel like it's some type of karmic contract. Oh. I feel like something has ended and you guys don't want it to end. Because I'm seeing this contract and it's like it literally like magically rolled out of your hands into somebody else's hands. And it's like the message is, it's like, it's over. Like it's not yours anymore. Yeah, there's something with how you guys, it's your sun in the 6th house. There's something about this. How you guys do your 6th house with Taurus. hold on. I feel like the messages are getting clearer now. Okay, Kyla. I just feel like I keep seeing your eyes and you not wanting to see something. I'm seeing tons of people. Maybe with the sun natally ruling your ninth house, you guys want to be seen a certain way at the workplace. And it's just like, there's something about this that just doesn't resonate, I'm getting. Like it's not doing anything. I don't know. We're gonna leave that there. Okay, so you're gonna have a breakthrough with something regarding your sixth house in Taurus. And then after that, you're gonna shed something. Something is gonna change permanently. Or because it's a square, you could just see it and deal with it, that friction, that uncomfortable energy, and choose not to change. Actually, that's possible. April 21st, Juno goes direct in Virgo. So what is this going to do? So for those of you who are dating, now you're no longer going to be looking at potential partners so analytical. You're not going to be analyzing them. You're going to be more open-minded, more mutable, in the sense that nobody's perfect and neither am I. Something like that. And the same applies for work, your career. So this goes for you as well as the people you work with. Okay. So not being critical, but more like, you know, things happen at work. People make mistakes. April 23rd, full moon in Scorpio. So you guys will be having a full moon in your 12th house. So something will be illuminated. You guys will be able to, well, you'll definitely be having dreams. I would say that, so I'm going to look at where Pluto is. I'm going to look at where Mars is. So yeah, when you're going to sleep, when you're at home, you're going to sleep, something is going to be illuminated in regards to, I feel like there's something that needs to change. You're going to see this with the sun squaring Pluto aspect. Either how you guys take leadership or how you guys communicate to groups of people. There's something here. What will be illuminated? I think for some of you, with that 12th house, with the full moon, I don't know what degree it's going to be in. I didn't get to, I didn't get to look. But you know what I'm picking up on? For some of you, it's connected to the body, Mars, that you guys are going to be feeling this physically. And I'm also getting Uranus, like this, I'm getting like this shakeup. So I feel like internally, you guys are going to be feeling something that needs to transform, change in your life. And it definitely connects to this third house in Aquarius. How are you guys with other people? Something needs to change about this, and it's going to be emphasized with that full moon. April 25th, Mercury goes direct in Aries. Okay, so no more retrograde. What are you guys going to be feeling, experiencing? Things are going to be less heavy. Things are going to go feel more straightforward. There's going to be no more confusion, no more, you know, miscommunication, whatever it is you guys have been experiencing. If your mind has just been going back to the past, it would stop doing that around this time. April 28th, Mars in Pisces is conjunct Neptune in Pisces. So I know people usually like don't talk so positive about Neptune transits, but it's talking nicely to another planet. It's conjunct. I don't think this is La La Land. I don't think this, I mean, it could be depending on how it's talking to your personal planets. But Neptune conjunct Mars. Mars is all about action. Neptune is talking about your daydreams and your intuition. This I can see potentially being exalted because now we have that like encouragement of a planet that literally talks about intuition. It could be illusions as well. It depends. But I feel like you guys will be taking action with something you've been daydreaming about or something you feel like spirit has been telling you to do. There's something that you guys want to take initiative on. And I'm pretty positive it connects back with that Saturn conjunct Mars, where you guys came up with some type of plan to do something. So, is there anything else I want to add to that? What could this be? I'm just going to channel it right now. Neptune conjunct Mars, Sun, Moon, Rising, Sagittarius. This could be taking action about something you feel passionately about regarding... I'm seeing the water. So I'm not getting bad energy. I'm not getting shaky energy. I'm getting calm energy. So I feel like this is taking action on, because I was seeing a heart before. I'm definitely seeing your higher self. Your higher self is guiding you towards something you guys feel. There it is. There's Saturn. Something you've already been like putting together like a plan about, but something you genuinely like feel passionate about because of that Venus being in Aries. There's some type of passion here because I'm seeing like bits of fire under Saturn. And Mars is the original ruler of Aries. And Scorpio. Scorpio's water energy. So I think there's something deep going on for you guys when it comes to your thoughts and coming up with some type of plan that you feel passionate about, that you want to make a reality. And you want structure with it because of your second house in Capricorn. This is what you guys value. I would follow this energy. I'm not getting bad energy. I'm getting moments of not being sure, like not being able to literally see, but being guided by spirit. And this is exactly what I was talking about. I don't like Mars and Pisces, but Mars conjunct Neptune and Pisces, that gives it that oomph of, I feel like, being exalted, where spirit is truly guiding you and you're really not so confused. I'm seeing a little confusion towards the end. And I'm thinking though, because everything was feeling good, it's more like confusion because maybe you guys aren't seeing results on something. Or maybe you get stuck on an idea, a strategy. Okay. Also, you guys got to realize you have the South Node in Libra. So not that, and I'm going there because Venus rules Libra. Wherever the South Node is, this talks about the past. It talks about that this integrated with the North Node can help you get to the North Node, which is an energy we're all craving, whether we are aware of it or not. There's something about this. So there's also something to kind of, I don't want to say having karma with the South Node, but because the cosmos are kind of trying to push us out of the South Node, there's always going to be, I feel like, some type of delays, some type of like backfire wherever the South Node is in our chart. And that includes a transit of the South Node. So I think, you know, you guys, there may be a delay in something you guys are passionate about due to that South Node, maybe. Okay, April 29th, Venus enters Taurus. So Venus is leaving Aries and she enters the 6th house in Taurus. So this would talk about either investing money to, something about getting your body in shape, something about healing, like, because I think of this as the house of healing, something to make your everyday regimens easier, better, because you have your everyday regimens in Taurus. You guys want this easy, comfortable, practical. You know, it's ruled by Venus. Venus likes luxury, but she also wants to be comfortable. So you guys also may be making more money at this time. You guys may be getting a second job. You guys may be buying things that are aesthetically pleasing. When Venus is in Taurus, these are beautiful things. You guys could be buying, I don't know, makeup because it's in the 6th house, body, like, you know, it's going on your face, but whatever. Yeah, you could be just whatever. You could be putting money into things that revolve around your everyday regimen. April 30th, Mars enters Aries. So Mars is leaving Pisces and he's entering the 5th house in Aries. So I personally don't like this energy, and I'm sorry if you guys have it natally. I'm sure your chart looks different. Everybody's chart is different. The reason I'm not a fan, even though I'm an advocate for Aries energy, is because Mars is about action. It's about getting that energy out right away. However, when it's in Aries, when Mars is in Aries, it's get away from there. Sorry, when Mars is in Aries, it's about possibly getting physical, altercations quickly without thinking. So yeah, you really want to think about that. Also, since you guys have in the 5th house, this could be talking about fighting with romantic partners. This could be having mental conflict because it's the original ruler of Scorpio, and you guys have Scorpio in your 12th house. It could be mental conflicts you guys have about romantic partners or creative endeavors. Yeah. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else. Oh, you know what also it could be? I forgot. Mars, sex. Because I'm also picking up on a restless energy. Sorry for the background noise. Oh, you guys may want, oh, hold on. Okay, so I'm also getting this energy of, since Mercury's in Aries in your 5th house, there's something about your higher self guiding you to speak in a different type of way, possibly in order to, I want to say, start something new with other people. I'm getting this, I'm getting this like redo energy. And it all like revolves around the way you guys communicate. So there's something about you guys getting restless at some point and like having a lot of energy and changing the way you speak in order to act on this. I don't know if that's going to make sense to you guys, but this is what it is. This is what I'm picking up on. So, okay. So the last transit I'm getting for the month is April 30th. Venus in Taurus in your 6th house is squaring Pluto in Aquarius. So with this energy, I would advise you guys to like just take the high road. Like don't engage in this energy, because when Pluto is squaring another planet, it's like, this is awful. This is just not positive. Yeah, through like time and effort, you know, you could get better at this, but there's something here about control. There's something here about power dynamics, a power struggle. And usually these never end well when Pluto's involved, especially with Venus. So it could be your communication style, trying to get something you want. It could involve money. Let me see. Pluto square Venus for my sun, moon, rising Sagittarius is. I feel like I'm seeing something about a conversation. I'm getting Capricorn. Ooh. I'm getting Capricorn energy. I'm seeing water. So your emotions are involved with this. So Saturn and Pisces. I'm definitely picking up on Uranus, like a shock, a disruption. I keep getting so many people, groups of people. I'm not getting terrible energy. It's more like, you know what may throw you off on this day? I hate to say it. I'm getting, I want to say people, like tons and tons of people either need you guys or want in on your energy. There is something happening here where you guys stand out with a group of people. And, you know, this really isn't surprising to me because you guys are traditionally 9th house energy. So you guys are the top. You guys would be leading in some type of way in your lives. I'm really not getting the worst energy. I'm just seeing some type of disruption. And I feel like you guys handle it like a boss, if I got to be honest with you. But I'm seeing like you may be bothered. Like you're not going to be bothered. You're going to feel a square. You're going to feel a square. But I see Saturn in you guys. Like you guys restricting yourselves. But there's something about like having no mercy, no sacrifices for the weak. There's this energy of like, I'm seeing you. You know what? This really is Pluto and Aquarius, honestly. Like, no Care Bears. No Care Bears. Hold on. Okay. So to me, Pluto and Aquarius takes on this energy for the collective of like, you either want to change or you don't. And if you don't change, well then it is what it is, you know? Like, you either do what you say you want to do, and if you don't, then you don't mean it. Like, there's no empathy for, you know, people who just keep talking about the same shit, but they never change. There's something to this where it's like, with these people, I don't know who these people are. These could be people at work that you have to communicate with. These could be people you just deal with every day, or almost every day. Your friends, cousins, aunts, uncles, local community type of things. And they could just be like moaning, bitching, complaining, and you guys are being Pluto in Aquarius. Like, I want to say the activator for change. Wait, the activator? What? Hold on. Oh my God, I can't think of the word. But anyway, you guys know what I'm trying to say. Advocate for change. Not that that's what's going on, but that's like your energy. And I feel like people don't care. It's almost as if, like, because you don't care, it makes people care more. Does that make sense? So anyway, yeah. So I think there's like a reverse effect going on. People may be unconsciously trying to control you guys. I'm not getting manipulative energy. I'm getting self-control with you guys, with your mouth, and also your body. I'm also getting your body here. So yeah, and I was picking up on Saturn. So why would the fourth house be coming through? Oh, Jupiter. Jupiter's the original ruler of Pisces. That's the only thing I could think of. So yeah, I don't want to spend too much time on this. But yeah, so if you guys want to look into this, I'm really not too sure what that was about. But yeah. All right, let's get to the channel messages. Okay, I also forgot to just go over this really quickly. So what do I think you guys could experience in the month of April? Sixth house with Uranus, Jupiter, Sun, Venus. Overall energy, I think you guys are going to have some type of breakthrough, but with difficulty in regards to the sixth house, just because of how I was channeling it. Otherwise, I would say, you know, there's going to be a breakthrough with work. You guys will be able to either see something more visibly in regards to how you guys want to express yourselves, or how you want to expand when it comes to the workplace, when it comes to making your money. And I think a part of you guys will be able to see that, but there is some difficulty, and this is why I think that 8-pointed star was coming through for you guys. Fifth house, what will you guys be experiencing in the month of April? Because you guys will be having a stellium in this house for pretty much a majority of the whole month. Romance and, you know, doing fun things, things that light your heart on fire when it comes to your passions, creativity, is what's going to be on your mind. These things are going to stem from the past, old ideas, and revisiting them. There's going to be an emphasis about how can you guys make money off of this? How can you guys do this yourselves while, but it's like while you're doing it for yourselves, but also at the same time for other people, or to do it in front of other people. There's something about self-expression here. And it may actually be about knowledge, information, now that I think about it, because the sun rules your 9th house, and the sun is going to be in that 5th house in Aries for a majority of the whole month. Okay, 4th house, Pisces. What do I think you guys are going to be feeling? Neptune, Saturn, Mars, Venus. Venus is barely going to be there in April. But I think there's going to be making something a reality that you guys have been daydreaming about. Some type of plan when it comes to taking action on something that has your feelings, something about your feelings like that you guys are passionate about, something you guys enjoy doing. I guess the potential to have arguments at home, yeah, that could be something too. It could be arguments about the things you guys like to do for fun. It could be arguments about the things you guys are keeping private. Yeah, that's another thing. Now that I think about it, with Mars being here, this could be that 8-pointed star as well, because I was looking into it. There's something about love and war here. And the 12th house is on that 6th, 12th house axis. So with Pluto and Venus, that's definitely connected to this 8-pointed star. So yeah, I would look into that. So yeah, there could be arguments around that. So Pluto and Aquarius in your 3rd house, transforming how you guys handle groups of people, your local community, how you guys step into your power and how you guys behave as leaders. That's what I'm seeing. Capricorn in your 2nd house, Sagittarius, Pallas Athena in your 1st house, a strategy regarding yourself. And I feel like it's connected to this, how you guys lead is like being rethought. Okay, because Mercury being in Aries, leadership, retrograde, going back to an old idea. There's something here about what you guys value. Scorpio in the 12th house, when the full moon hits, something will be illuminated for you guys, something that needs to shed, something that needs to transform, change. There's a good possibility it has something to do with your physical body. Let's see, South Node in Libra in your 11th house, how you guys may be feeling. There may be some type of something on the internet with revisiting people from the past, ideas about the past, with relationships, business partnerships. There may be issues with the internet or social networking groups of people. 10th house, Virgo, Juno being in retrograde and then going direct. You guys are going to be over analytical, analyzing your partners, people you guys are potentially dating or currently dating. And then once it goes direct, it's like you won't be as judgmental, I want to say. Leo in your 9th house, 8th house, Cancer with Vesta. You guys are going to be really feeling passionate, possibly about home, but also your emotions, your feelings. You guys are going to be feeling some kind of way when it comes to this, and potentially keeping it private to yourself, because Cancer traditionally belongs in that 4th house, and you guys have Mars there for a majority of the month. Mars rules Scorpio. Scorpio's in your 12th house. This talks about the things that are hidden. And then you guys have Aries, which is ruled by Mars, and it's in your 5th house. So you guys are definitely feeling passionate about the things you guys are doing at home or want to do at home. This could involve creative things that you guys are kind of keeping to yourselves, as well as dating. Gemini in your 7th house. Okay, yeah, now let's get to the channel messages.